Hi, it's Daphne. Welcome back to another New York City reading vlog. I am ready to head into the office. It's 1 o'clock. I usually work from home, but I'm meeting an old coworker for drinks after work. So I'm gonna work out of the office for the rest of the day and meet up with her later. For reading, there are a few things I want to focus on for this vlog. The first thing I want to talk about is that there is a Kindle Unlimited readathon going on with some of the romance booktubers here online. So it starts today, the 26th, on Thursday, and it goes till the 29th on Sunday. So I want to do a lot of Kindle Unlimited reading. I am currently in the middle of a Kindle Unlimited book, so that's a good start. And that book is Forget Me Not by QB Tyler. I'm almost done. I've got like 2 hours left of reading in it, according to my Kindle. So that's my priority. And then I was thinking of picking up Blindside, but I didn't realize it's the second book in this sports romance series. So I kind of like doing things in order. So I think I might try to pick up the first one, which is Fair Catch. People seem to really like that one too, but not nearly as much as Blindside. So I'm like, oh, should I just skip to the second one? But then my heart says read it in order. So we'll see where that goes. And then some other books that I was considering picking up was Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas or Heart Recaptured by Tilly Cole. So obviously I'm not gonna be able to read all of these books in the next 4 days, but we'll see what I end up picking up, and I'm excited to get started. Another book that's unrelated to all this, I've got like a lot on my plate, but I kind of need to like finish books. I'm like in the middle of way too many. And one of them is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I have less than 100 pages to go in this book, and I really want to finish it. I've been enjoying it a lot. It is a slower read for me because it's like more heart-wrenching, emotional, and it's like less fun because of that, but it's really good. It's beautiful and I'm enjoying my time. It's just like, do I want to be like emotionally like in pain for a time? So like sometimes I'm like, I need breaks, you know? Like I was sitting and reading it, I was like, yeah, I want to finish it tonight. And then I was like, I'm emotionally drained, like I can't. But I do want to finish this ASAP because I'm almost done. And I really want to like wrap some books up versus just being in the middle of too many. So I'm gonna finish that, hopefully. Definitely gonna finish Forget Me Not, and then we'll see what I pick up next. So, like I said, I'm on my way to the office, and let's get going. I also want to quickly show you my outfit. It's a little quirky, but I like it, I guess. So I have this thrifted like a rainbow dress, and I'm wearing pantyhose and my chain boots. And I got my bag, which is black, which I guess helps tie things in. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It was a little weird, and people might think I'm weird, but I don't care. At least I'm interesting. Hey, it is the next day. I had a great time at the office. I got to hang out with one of my old coworkers. I was meeting her in real life for the first time, and then they were having this like Lunar New Year celebration that we didn't even know was happening like that day. But we went, we got our free drinks, we got our free spring rolls, and it was the perfect event. Like, we got to do some networking, and yeah, and then we just grabbed some easy dinner after at Moynihan Hall, which is like the Amtrak train station that they've made really fancy now. And I just had a really good time. I did do some reading yesterday. I finished Forget Me Not by QB Tyler. I didn't really tell you what this is about. So this is between Olivia and Bennett. Olivia is a black woman, Bennett is a white man. So we've got a biracial couple going on. They've been together for almost 10 years and they were having some strain in their marriage, and Bennett ended up cheating on her. But the start of the story is that they've been separated for 6 months. Olivia has filed for divorce and Bennett has been in this car accident and he's lost his memory from the last 2 years. So he doesn't remember like the part of their relationship that was a struggle and when they've been separated. He just remembers the best times. You know, they're very passionate about each other. They have a lot of sexual chemistry. Like that is a way that, that is like a really key thing in their relationship, like being physical with each other. So he is being told that they're not together. He can see it on Olivia's face when she comes to see him in the hospital because she's still like technically his wife and he's trying to win her back. So it's like that story. As the story evolves, you start getting more details on what tore their relationship apart. My main criticism of the story is that they didn't like talk things out as much as I wanted to. Like I know in my own life, I like to really like talk about my feelings and stuff like that. Our hero Bennett is really trying to talk to Olivia about how things fell apart, like how sorry he is. He's like doing the groveling thing and everything, but like Olivia just doesn't want to hear it. She's just quick to like run away from her problems and stuff. And then the resolution is kind of just her deciding if she wants to be with him or not. And not like resolving the problems and not talking about like what tore them apart in the first place and what they're gonna do differently and how they're not gonna run into that problem again. You know, they were just kind of like, okay, we're gonna like black and white decide, are we gonna stay together or not? And then that's the end of the story. You know, they didn't address how they were gonna overcome the problems if they were to arise again. So that kind of irritated me because it was just a lot of like rehashing of like, but you cheated on me, you cheated on me. It's like, yeah, we know, like, but you still love him. Do you want to be with him? Like, do you want to work on it? And it was more like she said, yeah, I want to be with him, but like none of the figuring out how we're going to work on it part, you know? So that was my criticism. It was a fine time. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars, feeling generous. Maybe it's like a 3.5 because that resolution just didn't satisfy me. But it was like fun. Like it made me emotional as they were struggling. But I'm excited to like move on maybe to like a less sad read. I just want to do something fun. Though I still want to finish tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I don't know which Kindle Unlimited book I'm going to pick up, but I did download a couple on my Kindle to take with me to the office, the Google office. I'm actually running late for that, so I gotta go. But I downloaded Fair Catch, Blindside, Birthday Girl. So we'll see which one I end up picking. I might pick up Birthday Girl because I just need something like fun and not that dark. So I just wanna like, I just need like a palate cleanser from all the heavy topics of divorce and the pain that is tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So maybe I'll do that instead. Though a sports romance can't be that sad, right? We'll see. Let's go to the office. We're here. Yes, this is perfect Google content. Perfect Google content. This is a tiny scooter. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out today too. Look at these clouds. We're in the YouTube office, me and Omar. This is so cool. Oh, it's so difficult. Omar, Omar. Nice. That was easy. Well done. Good morning. It's actually Monday. The readathon is technically done, but I'm gonna keep going. I decided to read Fair Catch. My throat is like, and I have about an hour left, so I'm mostly done with it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's wrapping up a little fast. This story is about Riley and Zeke. Riley is a female kicker at her college football team. She made a promise to her brother that she would do football for him because he was in a car accident and became paralyzed. That is not a spoiler. That happens very early on in the story. Her twin brother's best friend, Zeke, was actually driving the car when the accident happened, so she blames Zeke a lot for this problem. Zeke is the romantic interest. He's also on the football team with her, and it's their romance and her experience being in a male-dominated sport. It's very entertaining. I'm having a good time. I will give you my final thoughts on that when I read the last hour of it on my Kindle. Before I end this vlog, I do want to finish tomorrow because I'm almost done. I've mentioned it a couple times. It's a story about Sam and Sadie's friendship and how much they love each other, but it's a bit complicated because love isn't always romantic, and I'm interested to see where things go and how it wraps up. It's very heartfelt and emotional, and honestly, I haven't picked it up because my heart hurts and I needed a little bit of a break. But I am very excited to see how things tie together and what's going to happen with Sam and Sadie. And there has been some tragedies in the story that shocked me and made me feel really guilty because, you know, you want certain people to be together and then things get in the way and you want things to resolve and then things resolve in like a horrible, horrendous way and you're like, that's not what I wanted, I'm so sorry, you know. So if you know, you know. And then I'm gonna do some reading. Also, isn't this so cute? I got my white accessories. These are Chase's headphones, but I take them when I can. And then I just got this cute new water bottle. So drink water if you haven't yet today. Hey, it's another day. I finished that sports romance, what was it, Fair Catch. I thought I had like an hour left in it, but that was all like this extra, like, oh, read the first chapter of the next book or read the first chapter of this other book. So my last update, it was pretty much done. I just had like, I don't know, like 10 pages, like less than 10 pages left in the book. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It was a fun time, pretty lighthearted read. I would recommend it. I've been reading a lot of heavier stuff, so it was kind of nice to have that in between. And then speaking of heavier reads, I did in fact finish Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and I cried some more. I had like less than 100 pages when I last updated you. I ended up giving it 5 stars. It was very emotional. I thought the writing was beautiful, just like the execution of everything was amazing, and I didn't think it deserved anything less. It was just so like heartfelt and sad and sweet, but like not completely depressing, you know what I mean? Like some other stuff. Like I'm listening to Lessons in Chemistry right now, and it's like infuriating me because it's just so anti-woman. Not like the book isn't anti-woman, but like the people in it in this time period are just so anti-women. It's disgusting and it's infuriating, you know, so, which is the point. That's the emotional triangle. But anyway, more about this book. I will confirm that this book is not a romance, but it is a lot about love, how you can love your friends, how you can love your work, how you can love video games, and how some people can love you more than you love yourself. And there's a lot of pining in it too, which was sad, and some tragedies, many tragedies happening to these characters. And yeah, it was just a beautiful piece of art in a book. I would definitely recommend. I'm glad I was pushed to read some KU books because of the readathon. So I finished Forget Me Not, which was a good time, and then, well, was it a good time? It was a bit emotionally painful. And then Fair Catch, I'm glad I got to, so I can finally get to the second book, Blindside, which I've heard amazing things about. And then obviously I finally finished Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. That was a book I read for a while, and I'm glad I was able to wrap it up with you guys. That's it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye!